Hi, and welcome to Learning ESL with Libby. I'm your teacher, Libby. This is the first lesson in Course 4, Level 4. We are going to learn about understanding adjectives and adverbs today. Here is what you will be able to do by the end of the lesson. You'll be able to tell the difference between adjectives and adverbs, identify examples of both in various contexts, use both correctly in your own writing, and also be able to explain the roles of both adjectives and adverbs in sentences. Here are some key vocabulary words. Adjective is a word that describes a noun, giving more detail about it. An adverb is a word that modifies or changes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb, often describing how, when, or where something happens. Modify means to change or limit the meaning of a word. Describe means to give details about something, helping to create a clearer picture. Identify, to recognize and name something. Adjectives are words that describe nouns, providing more detail about them. So, for example, happy, which describes a joyful state, blue as a color. Tall refers to height. Friendly describes a kind of nature. Adverbs are important parts of speech because they change verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. They provide additional information about how actions are performed. Here are some examples. Quickly tells us how somebody runs. Very intensifies an adjective. For example, I am very hungry right now. Well describes how something is done. Well is an irregular adverb. It takes the place of good. So instead of saying, I speak English good, you would say, I speak English well. Slowly indicates the speed of an action. She runs slowly. The turtle walks very slowly. Here are the differences between the two. Adjectives answer the question, what kind, about nouns. They describe qualities or characteristics of a noun, helping to give more detail. For example, in the phrase, the tall tree, tall is the adjective. On the other hand, adverbs answer questions like how, when, and where. They modify or change verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. For instance, in he sings beautifully, beautifully is the adverb that describes how he sings. Here are some examples in context. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. So again, here's your example, the tall building. Tall provides more information about the noun because it's giving us the height of the building. An adverb modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. In the sentence, she runs quickly, the word quickly tells us how she runs, modifying or changing the verb runs. All right, now it's your turn. Write a sentence in the comment using an adjective and an adverb. Explain their roles in their sentence. How do they help convey meaning? Okay, let's take a quiz to see how we are understanding these concepts. So question number 1, and be sure to write these answers in the comments as well. Which word in the sentence is an adverb? She quickly finished her homework. Check your work. The answer is quickly. Number 2, identify the adjective in the sentence. The tall building is impressive. Yeah, this one is easy. You already know. It's tall. What is the adverb in this sentence? He ran very fast to catch the bus. Very, because it describes how fast he did something. The blue car sped down the road. What is the adjective in this sentence? Blue. It tells us the color of the car. Which word is an adverb in the following sentence? She sings beautifully. Remember before I gave an example of he sings beautifully. And our adverb is beautifully. You got it. Identify the adjective in this sentence. The delicious cake was eaten quickly. Our noun is cake. So the adjective is going to be delicious. That means it was very good, very tasty. What is the adverb in this sentence? They will arrive soon. This one's tricky. Our adjective, there's not an adjective. Will arrive, that's the future tense verb. So it must be soon. Soon tells us when they're going to arrive. The bright sun shone in the sky. What is our adjective? Shone, that's the verb. Sky is a noun. Sun is a noun. Must be bright. Bright tells us what kind of sun it is. You're doing great. Which word is an adverb in the sentence? He spoke softly during the meeting. All right, so our verb is spoke. Meeting is a noun. So he spoke softly. Softly. That's our adverb. He spoke softly. Means quietly. All right. How'd you do? In today's lesson, go ahead and in the comments, write your score for the quiz. Did you get all 10 correct, 100%, or were some more difficult? Please let me know which ones you have questions about as well in the comments. In today's lesson, we focused on understanding adjectives and adverbs. We discussed how adjectives describe nouns and provide more detail. We also talked about how adverbs change verbs, adjectives, or even other adverbs. This is because they help to explain how, when, or where something happens. We practiced identifying adjectives and adverbs in sentences, and you were able to take a quiz. That's all the time we have for today. This is the end of our lesson. Be sure to subscribe so you can come back for lesson 2 in level 4. Keep up the great work and don't forget to come back and check your work and make sure that you got those correct questions in your quiz. Have a great day.